I just met a new guy the other day at the parts store. He seemed like a really nice guy. He helped me to get my batteries sold. I had some extra car batteries, and so, you can trade them in and actually sell the cores. I don't know if you knew that, but you can do that. And you get about $10 per battery, and this guy helped me out. He was very kind, ringing me up, very efficient. And going to come to find out later that he had just been in a horrific car accident where someone was coming down one of the main roads in our city at 100+ miles per hour. They had smashed into another car that immediately killed the person in the car. That car was thrown into him, and he's been in such shock about this that he doesn't even recall all of the incident. He doesn't remember hearing it. He just remembers some of the impact. And I guess at this moment, he is wondering, why am I still alive and why is this person dead? But the turn in the story is that the person that was driving 100 miles an hour down a 55 mile per hour limit street was already in prison for other things, or let's say in jail, and had been let go, because his crimes were maybe of a minor offense. And so this guy was now drinking, had a firearm which he wasn't supposed to have, and he's speeding recklessly. And I believe that his previous offense was reckless endangerment. There is a trend going on in our culture where criminals are being released to cause havoc upon our culture. Now, I don't know if this is because of the ideology of those that are, in control of these situations, where they just believe in the good of mankind. They just believe in the good of mankind. And so even if someone has done something horribly evil, when they get into the courtroom, they're like, and they're wearing a nice suit. And so at that moment, maybe someone believes oh, this is a fantastic person, and they deserve another shot, even though their record might have 50-something offenses. And this is happening all over New York. It's happening all over California. Now it's happening where I'm from, and it's happening everywhere. Is there no end to the madness? Well, I have a solution. And I hope that you will take this solution and that you will marinate it in your mind, and that you will begin to propagate it to others. And this is very important because very few people see my videos, very few. And so you need to take this concept and spread it to 2 or 3 others and make sure that they know this is important and that they push it forward. If those that are in control of our legal systems are going to continue to let people go, and they're in power, and maybe they're in positions of power that we can't necessarily get them out of, then maybe we need to approach this from another direction. And here's what I propose. I propose that we enact some laws and get some brave lawmakers out there involved in this. Let's enact some laws to where someone that is reckless or has been a danger to society, if they are released and within a certain amount of time, let's say 5 to 7 years, you have the right to give somebody a second chance. You've got a right to say if they have passed justice or not, even though you don't seem to understand what justice is. But okay, let's just have a time frame that when they are released, that if they are found guilty of any other criminal offense, that the person that let them go would now be charged equally with the same crime. It would fix everything. It would totally fix everything. You can't fix everything, but this would powerfully realign our culture. Can you imagine some judge that is looking at a guy that has just, killed somebody, and it's been plea dealed down to where maybe it's only, manslaughter or assault or something, but it's obvious that he was involved in something violent. And now because of his ideology, in his political spectrum and in his non-biblical worldview, that he thinks that people are good. But maybe he would think twice about letting this person go if he knew that, I might do jail time if this clown goes off and does something wicked. maybe they would reconsider. I think this should apply to judges. I think this should apply to, I don't know if you can make it apply to lawyers, but I think you should make it apply to probation officers and anybody else that is associated with letting these reckless, wild people loose upon our society. How long are you going to tolerate this? This is a possible solution. Maybe we can't re-educate the other side, although we are desperately trying. Maybe we can't re-educate them. But if they are going to continue to do something criminal, like letting criminals go, then maybe they should have criminal consequences as well. This would help shape and rechange America. I pray that you'll spread it far and wide.